Why, hello, you people from Earth and outer space. It is I, Alexander from the universe. In this episode of Let's Rust, we're going to talk about another one of Rust's primitives, the string type. Now, what on earth is the string type? You might be used to other languages having strings. Now, Rust does have strings, but it also has something called a string slice. Now, what on earth is that? It's a string, but it's not a string. It's kind of like a native version of the string that you can use for various different native tasks, usual when making larger applications in Rust, such as games or perhaps even some weird, wonderful applications. You're going to want to be using the strings. But there are times when you might even want to use the string slice. It's slightly faster, it's static, it lives for the entire duration of the program. We're going to talk about that in the future. But string types, they are wonderful. Let's create one. Now we're going to get into a concept we haven't covered yet. But a string slice is extremely easy to create. You make a variable, say we're going to call this country, is equal to, we do double quotation marks, two of them, semicolon, we put something in here like, well, I don't know, see, I don't want to put Sweden because it's way too obvious. How about Korea? There we go. That is beautiful. Look at that. With this information, if we were to open up our handy terminal here and type in cargo run, it's going to be like, hey, nothing is happening. That's a really slow compile. Anyway, 3.32 seconds to compile that. That was definitely more than 3.32 seconds. Anyway, what this does is that it assigns a string or a piece of text into the heap, which will exist there for the entire duration of the program. This means that it will never go out of memory unless you close down, shut that program up. And you know what we can do with this? We can be like, hey, print line, country. We can open up our terminal. We can be like, cargo run. It's gonna be like Korea. We just made a string, but it's a string type. As a matter of fact, this string here has a type of and str, and you're gonna see if we run this now, it's gonna be like, hey, cool, great. But this is in fact at the same time, well, this is what it is. You're gonna be so confused now. But that is what the string type actually is. It's an and static string storing Korea in it. Something that is worth to notice about those strings is that they are a valid UTF-8. This means that we can store any UTF-8 character in them without any problem whatsoever. This does mean, however, that certain UTF characters, say Japanese characters, Chinese characters, might occupy multiple places within this string. So we're checking for the length of that later. We're going to have a little difficulty with that. But not to worry, we will get into that. Why, goodbye, people from Earth and outer space. Feel free to leave a comment stating something utterly hilarious or perhaps even a like. Until next time.